You gonna throw my ring? Leave.
So you love her too?
Yeah, I love her.
We broke up. A man lying to me and cheating on me? I can't do that. I'm getting back to me. You sure?
Look single on her profile page, you know. What?
Hey, this is Zatima. You want to go to dinner tonight?
Sure. I look forward to it.
Does he make you laugh like I do?
Actually, he does.
My life, bro. Everything goes wrong.
Your mom was on life support. She's messing with the wrong girl.
I miss you so much it hurts.
That's not gonna be okay.
All our accounts are frozen. All the money is gone.
I'm done.
Tim, I can't lose you.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Missniecytv, and I'm here to break down the trailer for Zatima Season 2B. The trailer picks up where Zach and Fatima have their big fight and she tells him that she's done. But she goes to Angela's house and she comes back with Angela and they're still arguing and she throws the ring at him. Baby, that wasn't necessary, but okay. Zach is crying and angry and he says, "You just gonna throw my ring? Leave." And I'm like, y'all need to calm down and have adult communication, but that's not happening right now. And both y'all are just talking out of anger. Y'all need to stop. Argument. Fatima asks Zach, does he love Connie? He's like, yeah, I love her. Knowing doggone well that boy was lying. He just said that to make you mad. Fatima slaps the dog mess out of Zach, slaps the taste out of his mouth, and Zach doesn't respond well because of his trauma as a child. Plus, this isn't her first time putting her hands on him. So he goes over to the kitchen and starts slamming glasses and plates and stuff. And she just looking. Fatima goes over to talk to her dad and she lets her dad know that her and Zach broke up. Her mom is probably going to be ecstatic and happy about this because she knows she don't like Zach. Angela, and she lets her know the man lying on me and cheating on me, that's something I can't do. Like, Fatima, that boy didn't cheat on you. He just said that to make you mad, plus he was having to deal with your parents that day and stuff with his mama. He just said that to make you mad, plus he was already angry. He didn't cheat on you though. Angela's house, Fatima's talking to Angela and she says, I'm getting back to me, knowing that she gonna give Paul a try. Rise Ventures, Nathan and Tony come to talk to Zach, and Nathan let Zach know that Fatima put single on her profile page. And Zach is like, what? Well, Zach, you can't be mad because she technically is single now. Fatima is looking outside of her car and she's talking to Paul in the parking garage of the law firm. I'm like, girl, you giving this man flirty eyes, knowing, well, that you're going to get back with Zach. So I don't even know why you messing with that man's feelings like that. While at Angela's house, Fatima takes it upon herself to call Paul and ask him if he wants to go to dinner. Fatima said, I'm outside, baby. I'm getting my lick back. But knowing that the lick that she's trying to get back is a lie, because Zach did not do anything. Of course, Paul agrees to the date and he says, I'm looking forward to it. And Zach shows up to the date, right? And he's like, does he make you laugh like I do? Fatima's smart mouth says, actually he does. Knowing that Paul hasn't made her laugh once, she's just doing this stuff to get under Zach's skin. And it is working, because Zach is staring at her on the other side of the club while she's on the date with Paul. And baby, he don't look happy at all. Work, Zach is talking to somebody, I don't know whether if it's Nathan, Tony, or Bryce, but he goes, everything in my life is going wrong. Like, you do realize most of the problems that you're having right now, you caused on yourself, and I'm not gonna not put Fatima in this. She caused some of it too. Something happens to Gladys and she ends up on life support, and they let Zach know that his mom's on life support. If you watched the first part of the season, you would know that she showed up to Zach's house after getting beat up, and she left the hospital without letting anybody know. So I wonder if it was one of those situations again. This is getting messy. Fatima and Deja are coming out of Deja's house, and Fatima catches Connie coming out of Zach's house. And I'm like, baby, what are you doing there, Connie? And to Fatima, why are you coming out of Deja's house unless Deja called you for something? And it sounded like a setup. Fatima is telling Angela that she's messing with the wrong girl. And I think this has to do something with the lawsuit that Deja is supposed to have out on her for assaulting her. Zach is doing everything in his power to try to get Fatima back. So I guess he takes her out on a date. And he tells her, I miss you so bad it hurts. If you missed her so bad, you wouldn't put yourself in a situation where you would have to miss her. Mistreating her at the hospital, showing out at her parents' house, lying to her, make them and Paul are somewhere and they look like they're about to fight, but Tony and Nathan break it up. I think Zach would beat Paul up, but then again, Paul is army trained, so I don't know. Now Fatima finds out about Miss Gladys and she shows up to the hospital, and Tony lets her know that that's not going to be okay. But I think this has something to do in reference with Fatima showing up to the hospital, or the possibility of Miss Gladys dying. In reason, I'm taking matters into my own hands, because y'all acting like some fools. So I guess he calls Zach, and he sets up a meeting for him to meet Fatima at Mr. Henry and Mona's house. And I guess they're supposed to have a conversation. I would like to know how this conversation is going to go. Open mic night, Fatima singing. I'm like, what song are you going to sing? Not Gonna Cry? As soon as I get home? Or I'm Going Down? Or you're probably going to do another song that makes fun of Zach because he's sitting there watching. But I would like to know what song you're going to sing. At the hospital, while they're visiting Miss Gladys, Zach is tired of Jeremiah. So they start to fight in the hospital. And it looks like Zach is getting the best of Jeremiah. And I'm so glad, because Jeremiah needed to get beat up. It was after open mic night or before, but Paul tries to kiss Fatima on her neck, and she's not having it. So she pushes him down. Or unless this is her trying to be dominant and start things first. But either way, I hope that she doesn't give Paul a piece of rock. That Fatima and Zach have a toxic hookup. Like, we're broken up but we still have sex. And I pray that she doesn't give it to Paul. Even though this looks like the same dress that she had on during the date with Paul. Bryce lets Zach know that all his accounts are frozen. And I think this has to do with the money that he has to give to his mom to keep her on life support. I believe it's $18,000 a day. That's a lot of money. Zach tells Fatima that all his money is gone and he looks sad. And I'm like, of course I'd be sad. All my money is gone and I've given it to a woman that hasn't loved me or cared for me at all. And she's caused me a lot of pain and trauma. Fatima tells Angela that she's done knowing doggone well that the girl ain't done. She's just saying that right now. Fatima gets served with lawsuit papers from Deja, but I know she has a plan to handle it, so I'm not worried. After the fight with Fatima, we see Zach screaming, and I think he's just letting all the anger out from the fight, the pain with his mama, the dinner that he had with Bryce and Angela, the interrogation by Fatima's mama, and just dealing with his mom in the hospital. Everything has been bottled up inside, so he's letting it out by screaming. And we finally get closer to the happy ending, because Zach and Fatima end up in Dr. Reed's office to have a counseling session. And I hope that Dr. Reed gets into Fatima in the same way that he gets into Zach, because they need to work on their communication and their accountability so that they can have the best version of a relationship that they want. Zach and Fatima are both breaking down in this session, and Zach lets Fatima know that he can't lose her. And I'm like, you're doing stuff to lose her though, but I'm glad that you're putting in the last effort to get her back. We all appreciate that. What you guys think about the trailer? Be prepared for the mess. If you haven't caught up on Season 2A, watch it now on BT+. Please leave your predictions for the rest of the season. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.